Hey everybody, welcome back to our series on cultivating inner resources for challenging times. I'm glad that you're here. I hope you're doing okay. And I hope today that you can find a little space of healing. That's our theme today, healing old wounds. We've all been given this space to be with ourselves a little bit more, and maybe some old wounds have been emerging in that space that could use a little bit of healing. So from here on out, we'll be moving to weekly offerings instead of daily offerings. And if there's anything that you would like to see, any way you would like that to look, just shoot me an email, and happy to accommodate. So the reading today, the poem today that came to mind, is a poem called The Healing Time by Pesha Joyce Gertler. And it's a poem about the ways that we relate to old wounds and what we can do with them. So as I read this poem today, just allow yourself to arrive in this space and allow the words to arrive in you however they need to. So this is The Healing Time by Pesha Joyce Gertler. Finally, on my way to yes, I bump into all the places where I said no to my life. All the untended wounds, the red and purple scars, those hieroglyphs of pain carved into my skin, my bones, those coded messages that sent me down the wrong street again and again. Where I find them, the old wounds, the old misdirections, and I lift them one by one close to my heart, and I say, holy, holy. That's such a beautiful idea that we can take old wounds and hold them close to our hearts, hold them sacred. The poem reminds us that so often what we do with those spaces inside of us is cast them away and avoid them and try not to let them in. And perhaps in this space that you've been given, you've been noticing some old wounds that have been popping up for you, that have been nagging at your heart a little bit. And my wish for you is, as in this poem, that you can hold those a little closer to your heart, and you can find that in holding them closer, they're not as scary as you think. Sometimes when we keep things away, we're sort of unintentionally sending ourselves the message that they should be kept away, that they are scary things to not be let in. But sometimes we find when we hold these old wounds close that they're not so scary after all. And they may even provide us some guidance moving forward. There may even be a lesson there for them to teach us about the old misdirections, the old roads we went down that weren't so healthy for us, the decisions that perhaps we could have made a little differently, and in holding them close can learn what those decisions might be. So I hope today, as you navigate the space that you're in, if there are some things that have been bothering you there in the background, that you're able to make a little bit of space for them. You're able to hold them close and sacred, and you're able to find that your heart has a greater capacity for healing than you thought. So a question today, as we sit with that, it's a simple one. What wounds are holy in you? What wounds are holy in you? I hope that can guide you to finding something that you can hold close to your heart and get a little more healing today. I hope you're doing well. I hope that you keep taking care of that heart of yours. It deserves it. So glad that you're here. So glad to be joined by you on this journey. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Our theme is going to be finding kindness. Finding kindness. Could always use a little bit more of that. And I look forward to talking with you about that tomorrow. All right, see you then. Until then, take care of yourselves.